Abba Namaste, everyone. Christian Long, Life Enhancement Consultant, giving you a big and beautiful shout out on this Transformation Sunday. Before we begin, let us invoke. Place your hands on your heart. Be aware of your heart. Be aware of your crown. Be aware of them together. To the Supreme God, Divine Father, Divine Mother, respected and beloved teacher, Grandmaster Choa Koksui, to his teacher, Lord Bodhisattva Meiling, to Lord Buddha Kuan Yin, to Lord Ganesh, to Holy Master Count Saint Germain, to all the holy gurus, holy masters, saints, archangels, holy angels, healing angels, healing ministers, angels of group work, group service, group harmony. To our divine selves, our higher souls, we humbly invoke for your divine light, love, and power, for your divine help, guidance, and protection, for your soothing, healing energies. Thank you for your mercy and compassion. We thank you, we thank you, we thank you. With gratitude, respect, and love. So be it. Thank you. Okay. Well, welcome everybody. Aloha from Maui. And it was brought to my attention from my Airbnb host about 2 hours ago that every Sunday from 10:30, so 30 minutes from now, 10:30 to 1 o'clock, there's a service, a church service, a universal church service right down the street. And when she says right down the street, she literally means right down the street. It's like a 3-4 minute walk. So afterwards, I'm going to attend that and mix it up with some of the locals and see what's going on. And I was thinking about what topic to talk about for today's lecture. And I had a couple ideas bouncing around in my head, and I typically realize that what does the group need, right? That's always the question I'm asking myself. What does the group need? What does the group need? What does the group need? To help you guys transform and move forward, right? What is transformation? Stronger connection to the higher soul, controlling the lower vehicles. That's transformation. You can have teeny tiny baby transformation. You can have gigantic transformation, right? So somebody like Eckhart Tolle, when he went to bed and he woke up the next day, he had a big transformation that lasted about 2.5, 3 years for him to integrate, because there was such a downpour of higher soul energy controlling the vehicles that the integration time took a long period of time. And then we have little transformations, sometimes we don't really notice it when we're in it until we look back and go, whoa, that those anger issues I used to have, I completely forgot about them. They're gone, or whatever stumbling blocks you were having. And so I was thinking, focusing on what my son and I were doing in Sarasota, Florida, and my intention of coming out here to Hawaii for 2 months was the focus of rejuvenation. And rejuvenation basically means instilling vitality or renewing vitality into something, right? That's what rejuvenation is. And it's really funny because if you type in the word rejuvenation, it brings you obviously to the Webster's dictionary definition of rejuvenation. And then the website that is connected to rejuvenation in the US anyways is a light company, which I thought was really funny. Like, why would a light company be like the brand for rejuvenation? Why wouldn't it be like a spa or something like that? But that's not the case. And and that kind of got me thinking into my previous training in Ayurveda from 20 years ago, that so Ayurveda comes from India, and it means the science of life or the knowledge of life. And it's a 5,000 plus year old school. I mean, it would take you lifetimes and lifetimes and lifetimes to study aspects of Ayurveda. We're not even talking about mastering, but just studying aspects of Ayurveda. And there's a branch of Ayurveda called Panchakarma. And within Panchakarma, there's something called Kayakalpa. So Panchakarma basically is a series of massage practices using oils, using herbs, using certain massage techniques to rejuvenate and regenerate the physical body. And then Kaya Kalpa takes that to the next level, which is a very long practice. There's not many practitioners in the world that do it. And it was reserved for kings hundreds of years ago in India. And it's interesting because it's been kind of seen as the fountain of youth, but to do Kaya Kalpa properly, you have to have someone that's been trained in this practice, and it's about 30 days, and you kind of live in a cave. So you get 2 to 4 hour massage treatment per day, every day for 30 days, and then you do certain meditation practices. But the person that I was learning about Kaya Kalpa from, she would do the practices herself. So there's something called self massage in Ayurveda called Abhyanga. So she was practicing some of those practices and she basically was isolating for 30 days. And at the end of 30 days, she had teeth growing back where she had teeth missing. Her hair, which I saw this prior, she had streaks of white in her hair. She was in her late 50s when I met her. After the treatment, her hair is jet black, no dyes of any kind, and she looked rejuvenated. But she would get an even better effect if she was not the practitioner doing it. So she trained her husband in some of the practices because it's a mystery school, right? It's the secret to the fountain of youth. Just like we in Pranic healing, we talk about the 5 Tibetan rites, which everyone that's part of this program has been introduced to at least one level of those practices of the breathing and the exercises and the sequence. So that's a way of rejuvenating your body, your physical body, because you're doing spiritual practices, which is bringing down a tremendous amount of gold. And then gold rejuvenates. So then you're storing or stuffing all of your cells with golden prana, or golden energy, which transforms and transmutes. The more gold you have in your energy body, the more things that you can transform and transmute, right? And gold is basically in the crown. What creates gold is divine energy, divine energy, and the human aura. So when you bring those two things together, you have gold. Divine energy and the human aura, you have gold. So when we do high level spiritual practices, we're able to generate lots and lots and lots and lots of gold. And then through certain practices of concretizing or storing the energy, you rejuvenate your cells so you stay younger longer. It was actually really funny. I was watching these two guys that deal with relationship, like kind of like relationship development, personal development. They're a little bit all over the map lately, but in general, their channel on YouTube has been about relationships. And one of the guys out of nowhere was talking about concretizing. It was funny. He'd never said that word before. And even his friend was like, that's weird. I've never heard that word. I've never heard that word before, especially never heard you say that word before. And he goes, I don't know. It just sounded like the right thing to say, but make something more solid, like concretize. And he goes, hey man, if that's your word, like own it, right? They didn't even know it was a real word. And I go, Master's teachings are getting brought into the mainstream because concretizing is actually Master Choa's word. It wasn't in the dictionary and it wasn't in the consciousness of people. And then Master Choa, through the class Kriya Shakti, used the word concretization or concretize, taking something subtle and making it dense. So I was like, interesting. The teacher's teachings are starting to become part of the vernacular, just like Atma Namaste is Master Choa, right? So be it, in the English sense, is actually from Lord Padmasambhava, right? So rejuvenation is really, really important. Revitalizing something is very, very important. And that process happens naturally through the energy of Lord Shiva, the creative destroyer and restorer, right? So we use the example of you're building a new kitchen. What do you have to do first to the old kitchen? You have to destroy it. So you destroy the old kitchen, and then you put in new materials, new paint job, new flowers. You're rejuvenating and regenerating and revitalizing that area, right? So our physical bodies are the same way. I think our liver our liver cells reproduce every 3 or 4 months, and our physical body reproduces entirely in 7 years. So, which is interesting because isn't that connected to the Kabbalistic cycles? It's almost like they're connected. It's almost like truth is universal. Who knew, right? So every 7 years, your physical body from what it was, all those cells are gone. So what is the thing that keeps your physical body looking similar? It's the blueprint of your etheric body. So if you continue to heal and revitalize your etheric body, your physical body will continue to stay rejuvenated and regenerated. I know many, many yoginis, inside and outside of pranic healing, who practice rejuvenating techniques, and they look very, very youthful, 40s, 50s, and 60s, right? Because they're practicing those techniques. In the Advanced Pranic Healing book, towards the end, there is about a 45-minute practice. Now, obviously, the more advanced you are and skillful you are as a healer, the faster you can do this. But there is something preventative healing protocol. So if you want to stay youthful for a number of years to come, you do that protocol once a week. In general, it's recommended to do that once a week. The older your body gets, you can do it 2 to 3 times per week. But what that does is it's removing the congestion. It's destroying the old, as it were, and restoring, rejuvenating, revitalizing the new. So I can't emphasize that enough, because since I've been here, this is my 5th day. It's bizarre, that's my 5th day. It's my 5th day here in Maui, and every single day, super deep sleep, which is so rare. I can't even tell you how rare that is. I can't even think of a time in my life that I've had 5 days of deep sleep in a row. Couldn't tell you. In 41 years on this planet, I couldn't tell you. Yay me, right? Which is funny, because as I was sharing this with my mentor, she says, see, when have I ever been wrong about you? It's like, thank you for reminding me. So she says the same thing about the red face. She goes, you're in the sun too much. I go, I'm not in the sun for more than 10 minutes a day, like direct sunlight. So I don't know why my face looks red. It's all the drinking I've been doing. Just kidding. By the way, so you have to do things that rejuvenate and regenerate you. One of the biggest things that you can do is avoid things that cause inflammation. So basically, foods, excess sugar, and excess stress, and excess fried foods inflame your whole body, right? They call it the SAD diet in the US, right? The standard American diet, the SAD diet, which, it's funny, if you look at the food that's recommended in Ayurveda to rejuvenate and regenerate your body, if you look at the foods, it's the exact opposite in the United States. It's bizarre, like almost the exact opposite. And I looked at, when I was learning Ayurveda 20 years ago, and my father was still in the physical body, I would look at what Ayurveda recommends to rejuvenate and regenerate, and then I would look at what my father ate or didn't eat, and they were opposite. When he ate, what he ate, the sequence of what he ate, exact opposite. And you looked at his health, and then I looked at the health of the people I knew that were practitioners, right? Totally different. It's recommended. I don't want to confuse this. Scratch that part. I don't want to get down too many paths too quickly. But in essence, inflammation is something that's very, very important to minimize in your body, because inflammation affects pretty much everything, right? It's systemic. So most people that have arthritis, inflammation. Most people that have any kind of autoimmune issue, digestive issues, all of these things is connected to inflammation. So you want to stop doing things that inflame you, and then you want to do things that cool you down. Cool you down. In Ayurveda, they say most people have what is known as vata imbalances. They have too much they have too much erratic air or space within their bodies. And then you throw too much pitta on top of that, so you have a system that has a lot of air element and fire element constantly inflaming one's system, right? So having routine minimizes or normalizes vata within your system. Most people don't have routines. They go to bed at different times, wake up at different times, they eat at different times, they eat different things. There's not a lot of moderation and non-excessiveness in their day-to-day lives. So it's something to be aware of. But if you can reduce your inflammation, most other things will take care of themselves from the rejuvenating perspective. But getting a massage helps remove excess pitta from your body. When I was in Phoenix, Arizona, which has lots and lots and lots and lots of pitta, right? Because the sun is so intense, the temperatures are so intense. I got 2 massages there, super healing. When I was in Sarasota at the Bachata Festival, I scheduled a time to get a massage from a sports medicine massage therapist. Excellent, phenomenal. Actually, it was very, very good. I only wish it was longer, right? But those little things are ways of taking care of the physical body. One of the reasons that yoga is so profound in its effect is it opens up the postures, massage the organs, and open up the meridians and the nadis. So you can open it up through your meditation practice. You can also open up your nadis through your physical movement, which I would recommend doing both of them, because how many of us know meditators who meditate regularly but are not very healthy? I don't know of too many people that practice yoga regularly that are not healthy. Now, are there exceptions to the rule? Of course, there's exceptions to every rule. But in general, people that I know that practice dance regularly, Pilates regularly, yoga regularly tend to be healthy people, right? And that could be the foundation of their life, and then it leads to other healthier things. But as we talked about before, in the higher levels of pranic healing and Arhatic yoga, the limiting factor in your progress is going to be your physical body, right? So if your physical body is not healthy, your foundation is not healthy, you can't go higher. For instance, I had a client who was earning lots and lots of money, and the more money she was earning, the sicker her physical body was getting. She couldn't figure it out. So we looked at it. I brought my mentor in. We looked at it. We scanned. We did some research. We asked some more questions. Come to find out, her roots were not deep enough, because she wasn't at that time taking care of her physical body, and money is concretized energy. So it hits your physical body more intensely. That's why in some cases, actually many cases, a huge influx of money destroys people's lives, because they're not grounded enough to handle the flow of energy into their life, or flow of money into their life. So we cleaned up her etheric body, we cleaned up her spine, we cleaned up her navel, her sex, her basic, cleaned up the soles of her feet, rooted her really deep into the earth. And then guess what? Back pain went away, and she was able to handle the more income that was coming in. And now her body has become acclimated to that higher level of prosperity. So she's not so affected. But she could only go as high financially as deep as her roots were. So she wants to earn millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars, but if her energy body is not strong enough and rooted enough to Mother Earth, she's going to topple over, right? So rejuvenating strengthens your physical body and allows you to go higher in your spiritual practice, and allows you to handle higher, middle, and lower energies without falling apart, as it were. What about the relationship between inflammation and negative emotions? Ooh, that's good. How many of you noticed when you're angry, your whole body becomes hot? How many of you have noticed that when you're angry, I could write a book about this, you see flashes of bright red? Temporarily. I'm not talking like you see it for a minute. I'm saying like maybe you guys haven't gotten angry before like I have. You get so angry that there's flashes of red, like sparks, right? So those are connected to the basic and the main and the solar plexus, right? That permeates throughout your entire aura and then dims your aura. So what's happening is the bright red you're seeing is the expansion of energy, and then energy gets consumed and it becomes dim and grayish after that. So what you're doing is when you get angry, you deplete your system, which goes against rejuvenating, right? So coming out here to Maui, you have the beach, all the negative ions, you have the solar prana, air prana, fresh air prana, right? Not very contaminated. You have fresh ground prana. So your body is pulling from all these different sources and rejuvenating and regenerating the physical, etheric, and emotional body, not so much on the mental plane, the emotional, etheric, and physical bodies, right? So there's a lot of vitality. Even the people around here, I see a lot of vitality in their bodies because they're in a constant state of rejuvenation. But then you see people like in New York City, where there's a lot of basic chakra energy, but it's also super depleting on the solar plexus level because you're having to constantly push and 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 push, which can be depleting. So your adrenals are depleted, the main overactivated and getting congested, the front and back solar plexus are overactivated, getting congested, the basic chakra is overactivated, getting congested. So people are like exhausted. So there's no rejuvenating quality that's taking place. Now, is that the case for everybody in New York City? Of course not. There's always exceptions to the rule. But in general, people are overly activated and overly stimulated, but exhausted. Right? It's the paradoxical truth. Okay. So, what's the takeaway? Rejuvenation. Rejuvenation for the physical body. So, stay away from things that inflame you physically in your diet, as well as emotionally. So, keeping your stress levels low, right? Not stuffing, not oppressing, not suppressing, because it's still going to eat you up from the inside out. I'm not angry at so and so. I don't need to forgive so and so. Well, yes, you do. And then do things that rejuvenate and regenerate your physical body. So going out in nature, it's recommended by Master Co to get out in nature once a month, minimum once a month. Okay. Doing physical yoga, doing dance, doing Pilates, moving your physical body, also rotating. Why is rotating important? Because it cleanses the solar plexus, right? It cleanses the solar plexus. So doing activities where you're rotating, very, very important, which I got quite the experience in doing abs with my son. I don't know what his deal is, but he's got abs of steel and he just, all right, Dad, we got to do one more exercise. I was like, you said that 3 exercises ago. But we literally do everything in the abs, the ab circuit training world. I'm like, I've never done so much abs in my entire life. So things that twist and turn expels congestion in the front and back solar plexus chakra. It massages the internal organs, right? So it's very, very good. And eating foods that have eating a lot of leafy greens is very good for rejuvenating your physical body. What else? Being in nature, yoga, Pilates, dance, laughing Buddha. Some of you know that. Very helpful, cleansing and purging out the solar plexus. Getting good sleep is important. I've known that my whole life. I just couldn't do it. I couldn't figure it out, right? I've been sleeping better the past 3 years than I have the past, 38 years. So that's good. What else? Also, doing things that you enjoy. That's another big one. Doing things that you enjoy instead of grinding it out and doing things that you are miserable at helps with rejuvenation. And also getting massages. If you can find a place that does panchakarma, you can go to India. I know this is a big stretch, but budget wise, it's not that difficult to do. You can go to India. A ticket from the US would be $700-800. You could stay in India and get panchakarma for an entire month for about $2,000-2,500. And it would rejuvenate, regenerate, and revitalize your entire body. It would be super, super good. So what, $2,500, $3,000 to repair and rebuild your physical body that you only have one of in this lifetime, totally worth the investment. And there's many places I would recommend if you're going to get panchakarma. You either get panchakarma in Albuquerque, New Mexico, under Dr. Vasant Lad, who's like the granddaddy in the United States. Dr. Vasant Lad. It'll be more expensive if you get it in Albuquerque, New Mexico, or you can go to Kerala, India, where Ayurveda was developed. Kerala, India. Okay. So I hope that helps. I hope that inspires you guys. I'm still going to be focusing on my own rejuvenation and regeneration practices while I'm here for the next 2 months. Very much so. Not that I'm going to forget them when I leave here, but taking care of my physical body is a focus of mine. And then I have other plans for other bodies after my 2 months here in Hawaii. What else? And for the men, not releasing as often, which helps with rejuvenation and regeneration, circulating the ojas within your body. The ojas cycle takes about 30 days. So food that you eat, this is for men and women, food that you eat takes about 30 days to be turned into conscious vitality within your physical body, right? So it's important what goes in, but it's more important what goes out, right? As Master Cho would say. So I hope that was enlightening. I hope it answered some questions. He was depressed too. Who is depressed? Why did I not see that part? Who is the person that was depressed? Oh, for sure. Yeah. Yeah, my father suffered from depression his entire incarnation. He was depressed even as a little boy. I remember seeing a picture of him wearing a teeny tiny like white hat, like he was maybe 3 or 4 years old. He had this like little tiny hat on. Of course, it was in black and white, just like certain parts of the world that I know. And he was depressed then. So my father came into his incarnation with lots of depressive energies and entities and elementals and super severe karma to work out, and the diet didn't help. Yeah, correct. And it was interesting because I remember seeing a picture of him in Vietnam that they took when he was actually on the battlefield, and he had his gun, he had his greens on, and he was super fit, like built like an iron, an iron steel bar or whatever, right? And then when I knew him as a child, he was overweight, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, high stress levels, depressed, angry, fearful, whole bunch of stuff like unhealthiness. And so my aura was merging with his aura during the most stressful times of his life. So obviously the energy flows into me and my brothers. Yeah, he had the sad diet, standard American diet. He ate at the worst times. His combination of what he ate, the complementing foods, it was just like, it's crazy. It's crazy. I don't want to say I got my sweet tooth from my father, but I got the modeling of how to eat from my father at that time in my life. And a lot of work had to go into changing that, right? The will to transform. Okay, shall we? So I'm going to pause this and I'm going to play music for you guys because you're so hip and cool. And you guys know the rounds. Hey, Chrissy, you haven't been coughing. True or not true? You coughed what, once? Man, that's progress. So we're going to do 2 songs, move your physical body, do 2 rounds of the physical exercises on Sundays. There's very loud vehicles in Hawaii that I'm figuring out. A couple Lamborghinis here and there. So let's pause and do our exercises. Welcome back, everybody. Cleaning out those pipes, those nadis, those shishimnas. Well, there's only one shishimna. There's 70, if I'm not mistaken, 72,000 energy channels within the human body, roughly. Which It's interesting because back in the day, hundreds and hundreds of years ago, when the majority of the world was illiterate, couldn't write, couldn't read, right? Think about that number to them. The rishis knew, but the common person be like 72,000. What? Like what is that? And they would probably point to the trees or something like that. All the leaves on all these trees are the amount of, veins or something like that in the body. Got it. Okay, everybody, sit comfortably. Imagine that you're here in Maui. Imagine that you're sitting on this property. You're lounging somewhere on this property. And the warm sun is glowing above you. Your feet are in the grass. You're sitting in a comfortable chair. You hear the little birds chirping away. You feel safe, you feel healthy, you feel happy. And you can smell the crisp, clean ocean air. As you inhale it, it goes through your nasal cavity, through your brain, through your lungs, through every part of your body, cleansing and purifying you. And as you exhale, you just see it being reabsorbed and distributed in the atmosphere. So when we do the 7171 breathing, with each inhale, feel the cleansing breath. And then with the exhale, feel yourself letting go of the congestion, heaviness, stress. And for the first breath only, we'll exhale out through the mouth. Inhale through your nose. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold. Breathe normally. Be aware of your body, feeling deeply cleansed and purified. Very, very deeply cleansed and purified, past the cellular level. From the top of your head to the bottom of your feet, cleansed and purified, cleansed and purified, cleansed and purified. So be it. You're able to absorb and assimilate higher, fresher energies. Be still, be aware. Place your awareness on the crown. Mentally affirm, I am the soul affirmation by Grandmaster Chogo Koksui. I am the soul. I am not the body. I am not the emotions. I am not the thoughts. I am not the mind. The mind is just a subtle instrument of the soul. I am the soul. I am a spiritual being of divine intelligence, divine love, and divine power. I am one with my higher soul. I am that I am. I am one with the divine spark within me. I am a child of God. I am connected to God. I am one with God. I am one with all. This is the truth, regardless of the brain's capacity to experience the truth. I am the soul. We are one. We are one. We are one. Separation is an illusion. There is only oneness. Oneness with God. Oneness with all. We are one. Be still, be aware. Slowly and gently raise your hands in blessing. Be aware of your heart, your hands, and the earth. Remember, you are an instrument. Allow the energies to flow through you, not from you. Let go of your inner resistance. Mentally follow me. Lord, make me an instrument of thy peace. Where there is hatred, let me sow love. Where there is injury, pardon. Shower the entire earth, every person, every being with pink, loving energies of peace, sweetness, and forgiveness. Let go of your inner resistance. Shower the earth with peace, love, and forgiveness. Where there is despair, hope. Where there is doubt, faith. Wherever there are people in the world going through difficult times, see them being empowered with hope, with faith, with a stronger connection to their divine nature, to their Buddha nature. With God, all things are possible. So be it. Where there is darkness, light. Where there is sadness, joy. Wherever there are dark spots on the planet, let there be light and joy. Wherever there is pain, suffering, war, famine, political unrest, let there be light and joy. See all of Afghanistan being blessed and flooded and filled with light and joy. See all of Haiti being flooded and filled with light and joy. See all the challenging parts of Mother Earth being flooded and filled with light and joy, without exception. So be it. So be it. So it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Be aware of your crown. See your crown as highly energized, highly activated, very, very expanded. See your palm chakra is highly energized, highly activated. Allow the energies to pass through you. O Divine Master, grant that I may not so much seek to be consoled as to console, to be understood as to understand, and to be loved as to love. Again, see yourself as a person who cares for others, who loves others, who is patient, tolerant, and kind of others, regardless of how they show up. See yourself serving humanity, individually with one-on-one connections, as well as collectively. See yourself as a loving person, a kind person, a capable person. So be it. Beware of your heart and crown together. Beware of the earth. Beware of the beautiful golden energies pouring out of you, like the Niagara Falls pouring out of your hands. An infinite supply of sparkling, healing, golden energies. For it is in the giving that we receive. It is in the pardoning that we are pardoned. It is in the dying that we are born to eternal life. See yourself planting good in the world, Not planting bad, planting good, and healing the past. So be it. So be it. So it does. See the earth being super, super bright. Very, very bright. See the earth being healed, the land itself being healed, the water being healed, the atmosphere being healed, all the kingdoms being healed, the mineral kingdom healed, the plant kingdom healed, the animal kingdom healed, the human kingdom healed, the angelic kingdom healed. See the earth being rejuvenated, regenerated, and revitalized now. So be it. So be it, so be it, so be it. Beware the heart, crown, the hands, and the earth. Amen. Saint Francis of Assisi. So be it. So be it. So be it. Gently lower your hands in your lap, palms facing up. Be aware of the center of your head. Beware of a beautiful golden flame in the center of your head. Again, be aware of a beautiful golden flame in the center of your head. Sparkling, vibrant, magnetic. Beware of the beautiful golden flame, the center of your head. Listen to the mantra. Om Mani Padme Om. Let go. Slowly and gently come back. Move your hands, move your fingers, wiggle your toes, wiggle your feet. Come back into your physical body. Come back, come back, come back. Let's release all the excess energies, keeping only what our bodies can safely handle. Raise your hands in blessing. Be aware of the heart, the hands, the crown, and the earth. With the blessings of God and Grandmaster Cho Koksui, let the entire earth, every single person, every single being, without exception, be blessed with divine light, divine love, divine power, with wellness, vitality, and good health. Blessings be to all, healings be to all, so be it. With the blessings of God and Grandmaster Cho Koksui, let Pranic healing, Arhatic yoga, the twin hearts meditation, and higher teachings spread properly, rapidly, enthusiastically throughout the entire planet. May mankind be healed, may mankind be transformed, so be it. Let all pranic healers or Arhatic yogis and their friends and family members be blessed, be healed, be transformed, so be it. So be it, so be it. Imagine each day, the week in front of you. With the blessings of God and Grandmaster Cho Koksui, let this coming Monday be blessed with divine light, love, and power. With emotional calmness and stability, let Monday be blessed, so be it. Let this coming Tuesday be blessed with divine light, love, and power, with physical strength and vitality. Let Tuesday be blessed, so be it. Let this coming Wednesday be blessed with divine light, love, and power, with proper and effective communication among all people. Let Wednesday be blessed, so be it. Let this coming Thursday be blessed with divine light, love, and power, with prosperity, abundance, and great, great success. Let Thursday be blessed, so be it. Let this coming Friday be blessed with divine light, love, and power, with happiness and joy of a successful week. Let Friday be blessed, so be it. Let this coming Saturday be blessed with divine light, love, and power. Let us properly and rapidly learn our spiritual and material lessons. Let Saturday be blessed, so be it. Let this coming Sunday be blessed with divine light, love, and power, with happiness and joy of a successful following week. Let Sunday be blessed, so be it. See all the days of the week lined up in front of you and flood them with gold. Lots and lots and lots of gold. All the environments are filled with gold. All the people, including yourself, are filled with gold. All the interactions and transactions between you and others are filled with gold, with virtue, with goodness, with wholesomeness, with holiness. So be it. So be it. So be it. So be it. And see your friends and family members in front of you and people of this group in front of you, and shower them with lots and lots of light, lots and lots of love, lots and lots of power. See their lives being transformed. See people smiling. See people being healed. See people being rejuvenated, regenerated, and revitalized now. So be it. Be aware of your heart and be aware of your crown. The heart and the crown. May each and every one of these people be blessed and healed. So be it. Bring your hands down towards the ground. Be aware of the base of the spine, the soles of your feet. Imagine roots of gold and light going into the earth. 3 very strong golden roots. Mentally affirm, I am rooted and connected to Mother Earth. My system is grounded, it is stable, it is practical now. Let Mother Earth be blessed, let Mother Earth be healed, let Mother Earth be rejuvenated, regenerated, and revitalized now. So be it. So be it. So it is. Let Mother Earth be blessed with good air, good earth, good water, and good people. So be it. So be it. So be it. So be it. Place your hands on your heart. Be aware of your heart and your crown together. To the Supreme God, Divine Father, Divine Mother, respected and beloved teacher, Grandmaster Cho Koksui, to his teacher, Lord Bodhisattva Meiling, to Lord Buddha Kuan Yin, to Lord Ganesh, to Holy Master Kao Saint Germain, to all the holy gurus, holy masters, saints, archangels, holy angels, to the angels of vitality, rejuvenation, and regeneration, to our divine selves or higher souls. We humbly give thanks for your great, great blessings. Thank you for shifting our awareness and our consciousness to energizing ourselves, revitalizing ourselves, rejuvenating ourselves. We thank you, we thank you, we thank you. With gratitude, respect, and love. So be it, so be it, so it is. Thank you. Slowly come back. How are you? Feedback, feedback, feedback. Nice, Chrissy. Peaceful. Very good. Very intense, beautiful. I don't know what that word is. I was in and out feeling, I don't know what that word is, or that one. Okay. I'm glad you had some experience, Adriana. That's nice. Anyone else? Good, good, good. Could expand at some point. Could what? I don't, all right. I think it's, okay. She felt like she took a nap. Oh. You know you're not supposed to sleep if you're meditating, right? Okay. Excellent. Good. Good feedback. What time is it there right now? You actually don't know what time it is there. It's only an hour later, right? God, you need to do your exercises. You're about to fall asleep on the video. Almost midnight. Oh, that's baby. She's like, but I've been with family all day. Past midnight. Ooh. Yeah, I mean, it's 12. It's probably 12 hours or more than 12 hours. Because Romania isn't that before Dubai? Because Dubai is 14 hours difference from here. Anyways, I have to look it up. Okay. Well, we have to do our exercises so we can assimilate, or you're going to be waking up not congested, but it'd be better just to do your exercises. So I will play something for you guys. 1 o'clock. Okay. I'll check it out in a second. I'm going to play some music for you guys. Store the energy for the Arhatics. Move the physical body. I'll give you 12 minutes to do that. Okay. So let's pause this. Whoop, whoop. Welcome back, everyone. Hopefully you got your groove on, stored your energy, did your exercises and your Tibetans. Remember, we talked about that earlier. Tibetans mental physics for rejuvenating, regenerating purposes. So you live longer, healthier. Because who wants to live longer and then be in pain? Like, that's no fun. So what else? I owe you guys a Sunday from 2 Sundays ago. I running tally in this fat head. Now I have the time to do it. So we'll get that done this week. And then I'm going on the 4 days on, 3 days off schedule starting this week. So there will be no live Sunday for a while. I'm going to be pre-recording it and then posting it. Mostly posting it on Sunday, but I'll be pre-recording it Monday through Thursday, and I can jump on the group real quick and say, "Hey guys, we're going to be doing it in 30 minutes if you want to jump on or not." That's entirely up to you. But this is my time to rejuvenate, regenerate, and revitalize, and I want that time dedicated. But if I have to figure out where I can get Wi-Fi and figure out this and figure out that, like I was doing for the entire month of May and June and July. Yeah. So it, for my own sanity and to get into my own flow, I'm getting back on the 4 days on, 3 days off routine. So I've been letting clients know that. Now I gotta let the group know that. What else? Transformation Q&A Thursdays, same, right? That's the day that I'm on, so that'll be the same time that we've been doing. That worked out perfectly. What else? So keep sending your questions. So far, so good. Questions have been really good the past couple months. And I think that's about it. Any other questions, comments, concerns, clarifications? Some weird energy was happening at the end of the practice today. Don't know what that was, but hopefully that's resolved. And I'm off to church to see what this school is about. We'll see what happens. See what's there. You're welcome, Adriana. You can now go to bed. And I'm glad Chrissy is moving her lungs forward with the rest of her body. It's good. Very good. So I will post this later today for the group, for you guys. Again, send your Q&As to christianrlong@gmail or at Facebook Messenger. Do your best to stay away from WhatsApp, because then I have to log on to WhatsApp on my computer to look for the question, to copy and paste, because it doesn't copy and paste as easily from my phone into the email that I use to do the questions. So for simplicity's sake, email christianrlong@gmail or Facebook Messenger for Q&A. Okay. Love you guys very much. Enjoy the rest of your day, evening, life, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.